Kevin,
Yes.
I want you to tell me about your first aha tea experience and what led you on this path.
Oh, right. Well, it's tough because I drank tea since I was weaned. I come from Yorkshire where we put tea in babies' bottles. So I've been drinking tea all my life, strong black tea with milk until I was a teenager. As a teenager, I started drinking Darjeeling, and I was just by chance lived in a town where they sold single estate Darjeeling. So I would go and buy my Darjeeling and take it home and block my mum's sink with the leaves. And then 19 went backpacking in India and tasted Darjeeling tea fresh from the garden. And that was my wow experience.
So that was the game changer.
And that was the game changer because then I bought some of it and then I started buying it by mail directly from Darjeeling. I started writing about it, and my waxing about Darjeeling tea got me a few articles in the States, England, and in Japan. And then gradually I bought more, sold more. I was going to source as much as I could. It was getting really expensive, and I had to start buying and selling. It didn't, though. When I meet young hopefuls hoping to get into the tea industry, I always tell them first thing is a business plan. But I actually never wrote a business plan. Yeah, it just developed, it sort of evolved organically, and my enthusiasm for the product was fueled by tasting better and better stuff, and actually 30 years later still is. And I still have this intense passion for the product.
Now, have you been able to convert any members of your family to your level of expertise or tasting, or just a little away from Yorkshire tea?
No, not really. I think when you're in really close contact with people that have this kind of obsession with something, it can be a bit of a turn off actually. But when I go to visit my parents, they've got bags of tea in the cupboard that I brought them years ago, and they never touch them. They drink tea like 4 or 5 times a day, but they drink their own tea.
Okay.